Khrysta was a year away from graduating college. She was determined, focused on finishing school, working. But life was complicated. Her family wasn't around. She hadn't talked to her mom in a few years. And her boyfriend, well, she knew he wasn't good for her. There was something about the relationship. It was like if she didn't have him, she wouldn't have anyone. She tried to break it off. But then the pregnancy test came back positive. It was like she just couldn't believe it. She told herself she would never be in this situation. That she'd be married first. That she'd be the one in her family to break the cycle. That she was so much better than this. Khrysta knew she needed help, but she was afraid to tell anyone. She found Khrysta online, and it wasn't at all what she expected. They treated her like a person, not like a number. Being with the counselor was the first time she had a safe place to exhale and talk through what was going on. When she let it all out, it just kind of hit her. She was like, I can't go through with that. I can't go through with an abortion. Then reality set in. She didn't know how to be a mom, or how she would finish college, or how she would provide for a child. And she couldn't imagine who would be there for her. When she found out through her counselor that Khrysta had connection groups, she joined one that same week. She thought she was the only one going through this, but she wasn't. This group of strong, independent women quickly became her safe place. No matter what kind of week she was having, this was the one place where everyone understood. It ended up being her greatest support system and changed how she viewed her situation and future. She was inspired by women who all seemed to be moving forward with their lives. Going to college, building careers, learning to parent, building relationships. Her life wasn't over. Hope set in that God still had a future for her and for Jada. Now she couldn't imagine life without her. It may not have been what she planned, but she could see it was for the better. Khrysta has now graduated from college and dreams of starting a small business. She's a leader at Khrysta and is helping to facilitate another connection group at a nearby church. She had become stronger and more confident. How do I know all this about Khrysta? Because she was there when I needed her. She welcomed me into this group. Just watching her, where she's come from and where she's headed. That's why I believe her when she tells me things are going to be okay. Her life, her story, is proof that even the hardest things can turn out in a beautiful way.